The Judiciary, Uganda.
I grew up knowing him, and when I qualified as a lawyer, I joined him in his firm, Kiwanuka and Company Advocates, for my pupillage as a lawyer. And this was in 1971-72. He had just been released from detention when Idi Amin took over power. So when he was released in 71, he came back to private practice, and I was just graduating at the university as a lawyer, and so he invited me, and when he was appointed Chief Justice, he left me in the chambers. Then soon thereafter, after being appointed Chief Justice, later the tragedy came, and he was abducted, and he has never been seen again. As an individual, he was a very, very person, very, very kind, and he never let anyone suffer, particularly when it came to violation of rights, without taking action. His main clients were the poor, and people would walk all over from Uganda and come to him, and he would take up their causes. Whether it was in the lowest court at that time, grade 3 magistrate, he would travel where the court is, in the villages, and be able to represent the people once he took on the instructions. He was extremely honest, and he was very, very principled. Once he said his word, he would not change from that word, whatever the consequences. And it is possibly because of that principle that he had to get problems with Idi Amin. And he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter to President Idi Amin and said there is no way the country can be governed if people are being killed like this man has been killed. And I think the problems with the Amin started from there. He made an order that this European be produced in court. It is out of that order that the problems intensified between him and President Amin, because to an ordinary person and to Idi Amin, it looked as if Kiwanuka was directly opposing what Idi Amin had ordered, and the government had detained this man, so to order that he be produced in court so that the court inquires into the reasons why he is being detained, appeared to be directly undermining the authority of the government. And it is possibly out of this that Kiwanuka had to disappear. He was, of course, a family person. He was a person very, very deep in his religion. Every day at 6, he would first go to Rubaga for Mass. And by 7, he would be in the office. He would work from 7 and he would leave off the chambers at about 7 or 8 in the evening. There is no way our society, our country will develop. There is no way we in Uganda shall have stability unless we take steps and we conclude that never mind whatever status, never mind whatever description one may be, the only way society can develop is through observance of the rule of law. The cornerstone of the rule of law is that as long as one is a human being, that person has basic qualities, basic characteristics which make us all equal. Inaugural and the Memorial Day in honor of Benedicto Kiwanuka signifies our commitment to that. He was kidnapped. He was taken away from the chambers of the Chief Justice just because he refused to do what is contrary to the rule of law. Remembrance is really for the Uganda Judiciary to have a mark that what Kiwanuka went through, should it happen again, we are also ready to sacrifice ourselves for that cause. Benedicto Kiwanuka did. So, in order to bring forth that value, that is why we should take this date of the inaugural, of the memorial of Benedicto Kiwanuka to be crucial in the affairs of the judiciary, affairs of the legal profession, and affairs of all of us in Uganda.